Here, yeah, we've got a busy couple weeks, so any questions that you guys have, would love to expand upon them, but don't want to waste any time with my own thoughts. So,
what was kind of the plan? Obviously, fans, everybody's getting a little restless, haven't seen much info, everything, and then kind of in a flurry, you do what you did this past weekend. How did it all kind of play out?
yeah, and obviously a lot of it, BJ, has been, it wasn't just the past week. With transfers from either junior college or especially obviously 4-year transfers, it's a long process. Because for us, first and foremost is, do you fit Boise State? Like, that's the first thing I go through. And our recruiting department probably gets on me sometimes because my first conversation with these recruits is how hard it's going to be. Nothing's going to be given to you. Everything's going to be earned. You're going to compete for everything. And I just kind of let them talk to tons of transfers, quarterbacks, receivers, corners, and a lot of them are like, you can kind of tell in their voice that this isn't what they're about. These guys that are coming here now that we signed are about that. The second that I get done with my spiel about Boise State football and how I protect this locker room at all costs, you have to be the right fit, and these guys are like, Coach, I want to be a part of that. That's exciting for us. And then you keep walking the path of their families because it's all about bringing the right people to fit Boise State, fit us, and guys that are going to fit with our team.
We know Malachi had the relationship with Bush already, obviously, in the just how'd that all come together?
No, it was awesome. Coach Hamden's known him from even recruiting back in high school, even before that. I mean, he's known Malachi for a long time, and so even through the whole process, I mean, we knew we were looking for a quarterback. At what age we were still working through? Was it a 1-year guy? Was it a guy with 2, 3, 4 years eligibility? We wanted to find the right fit. And initially, when it was brought to my attention about Malachi, I had a conversation with his dad. And Eric's a phenomenal man. He's a pastor in Southern California. And same thing. Hey, Eric, I don't know what you and your son are looking for. This is us. This is what fits Boise State and what we're looking for. And went down the laundry list of how hard it's going to be, how you're going to have to compete. Same thing I just talked about. And right away, even Eric was like, Spencer, that's what we're looking for too. Had a conversation with Malachi. Same exact thing. Everything you get is going to be worked for. Everything is going to be earned. And the more we talk through it, the more, Malachi and his dad, obviously strong believers. That's something that's obviously big to me. My relationship with Jesus is a huge part of my life too. And just a lot of those things click for him. And what he was looking for was the same thing that we're looking for, and it's the right fit at Boise State. It was not about how big of a recruit he is and all that stuff, because at the end of the day, it's all about the right fit. And we believe it is, and we're really excited to get him here. And he comes from a phenomenal family, and we're excited to get to work.
We know what his football resume is, but what makes him the right fit then?
Yeah, who he is mentally, Mike. Once again, talking to him and being tough on him, talking through some things like, hey, Malachi, and from all phases, like, hey, you haven't thrown a touchdown in college yet. These are some things we got to help you grow in. I'm being real with them, because the big thing for me with recruits is I want to be and make sure I'm the exact same coach to them when they're on the recruiting trip as I am when they walk on campus. I'm the exact same. And everything that he's looking for and that he believes he needs in this next step, we believe we're gonna have for him. But you talk about a phenomenal young man, Mike. One of his favorite things, I said, what matters to you? And he says, giving. I want to be. He's like, I'm a giver. With my time, with whatever it is, I want to help people. I want to give into people. So I'm like, that's a fit. Especially as a quarterback, one of the leaders, one of the biggest positions on our football team. That's a big deal to me. And that came from his heart. That's who he is as a person. That's how he was raised. And obviously extremely talented, loves football, smart football. But you talk football with him, you're like, this guy's on point. But he's also a freshman. And he's got a lot of exciting development to go through, and we're excited to walk that path with him. But he's all about becoming a part of this team. That's everything he's talking about. Coach, I just want to be part of the team. When can I get to work? When can I get in the playbook? It's not about anything outside. It's not about the media. It's not about the buzz. For him, I want to get to work. I want to keep developing. I want to take a big step in my development as a quarterback and off the field. And so all those things, it's who he is between the ears, Mike, who he is as a person, how he was raised, the foundation he has fits here.
Was it important for you to find the guy that had as many years ago as what he has left? I mean, he has 4 years left. Was that important for you to kind of bring a guy who could grow and develop?
Ron, it was all about the right fit. I talked to quarterbacks that had 1 year left, 2 year left, 4 year left. It was all about, to me, okay, who is the right football fit? 100%, right? Who is a quarterback that can come in here and compete and help us win games, first and foremost. Secondly, it was, who are they as a person? Because the football starts the conversation always. I don't care what position, D-line, corner, quarterback. The football, the tape, the resume starts the conversation. And then I got to get to know this young man as a person. What makes him tick? What are they looking for? And going through the process with him that way is what made it seem like, hey, Malachi's a fit here. Malachi's a fit.
How How many spots do you have left? What are you still looking to fill?
Still looking at a couple different positions, BJ. So excited about our team staying together through all this, especially with all the shakedown in college football. This is a group of players, BJ, that loves each other. They love Bronco Nation. I mean, I walked out there and saw, this basketball game packed out. I mean, they love Bronco Nation. So we feel really good about where we're at right now, BJ. Always looking to see, is there other players that fit our program and what we're looking for. But right now we feel really good.
You talk about the mentality kind of making the right fit. Just how rare is that mentality to find, especially in a guy who's rated so high and who's maybe had everything given to him his whole life?
Yeah, I mean, I would think it is rare. And for a young man that was the number one recruit in the nation and all these things, he walks in here right now and you talk to him, he's a phenomenal young kid. And he's a guy that I cannot wait to see what God does in his life, not just on the football field, but in life too. And getting to know him over the past couple weeks, getting to know his family, getting to know how he was raised, that's what I'm so excited about Malachi. And he's excited to be a part of a team that embraces him. Now, it's a two-way street. He's got to come in and obviously earn their trust, earn their respect. But he's excited to come in here and compete.
In terms of what he can do on the field, what excites you most when you watch Malachi on film?
Yeah, I think obviously he has an arm talent that is impressive. He makes great decisions. He's also very athletic. He's long. He can make plays in space. He can create plays with his feet to throw the ball. He can also create plays in space to run the ball, to get first downs, to keep the chains moving, which especially to be efficient on offense is huge. He's got a big-time skill set. Now it's, as a freshman, he's got to continue to develop, and that's what he's so excited about. It's not where he's arrived. Everything for him, even talking about his official visit up here, he said, Coach, I'm not worried about all the other stuff. I've been through all that. I want to talk football. I want to talk with the strength staff about development. That's what I want to focus on when I'm up there. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about what this program is like. Like he wants to get down to business because he knows that's what he needs, and that's what exciting.
Deacon Riley said that he has had some injury issues. Will he be 100% healthy for spring ball?
Yes.
100%.
Yep, that's what we're working through. But right now he's 100% ready for spring ball, ready to compete.
What do you like about some of the other guys also?
No, good question, BJ. That's the thing. And it's the reality of it. When you sign a quarterback, and I am so excited about Malachi, but there's a lot of other really good football players that we brought into our program that I do not want to miss as they come. And we won't. I mean, these guys are going to make plays on the field. Just keep it on the offensive side. I mean, Cam, a receiver from Indiana, he's been banged up, been through some injuries, but a guy that is a phenomenal leader, has a great skill set, can catch the ball, has extreme catch radius. So fired up about him. Jeremiah Earby, a corner transfer from Cal, can play all the techniques that we want him to play, and a phenomenal young man, wants to come in and compete, wants to grow, and has a skill set to not only play man, play different zone techniques. I mean, can't wait for Jeremiah to be here. Tavion from Ball State, a defensive end, right now 6'4", 265. So hungry for his next opportunity. Obviously, Tyler Stockton, being the defensive coordinator there, when he went in the portal, told us, like, hey, this is a great young man. He's going to be a great fit here. We should start recruiting this guy. And so when he was in the portal, we did. And he came on a trip, and we're so excited that he's a part of this going forward. We got Jarrett Reeser, who's a kicker that wants to be a part of this program. Obviously, even with Jonah coming back, I met with Jarrett today. He's like, man, you talk about one of the best kickers in the country. I can't wait to get with him, learn from him, go through all the ups and downs with him, grow from it. So that's the group. That's this group. It's a group of young men that know exactly what it's going to be for when it comes to Boise State, BJ. It's not a lot of smoke and mirrors, and then when they get here, all right, now we got you. Now we're going to build in the toughness. Oh, my guys, this is what time you're going to wake up in the morning. This is how hard it's going to be. We have a very talented football team. We haven't done anything yet in 2024. We ain't won no games, and I told our team on Sunday, everybody right now is tweeting about it, talking about it, 2024, who we're going to be. I'm very excited about this team. Very excited. We also haven't done anything yet, so we got to prove it every single day, and we got to stay together. And if we continue to do that throughout, we're going to be in a really good spot.
Are there still positions of need you're looking at in the transfer portal?
No, good question. I mean, Mike, right now, I'm always looking for the right fit. If someone comes in the portal that is a situation that fits something that we need. Right now, I feel like we're in a really good spot. And I'm not just telling you that because we're on the air. Always looking for the best fit, but right now I feel like the needs that we went into the offseason, we did a really good job working to fill those needs. Always looking for someone to add as well. Always on the cutting edge to make sure we're finding the right fit. But right now I feel like we're in a really good spot.
Last one.
The nine players that you mentioned, I think it was 9 on signing day that were going to early enroll. Did all 9 would make it?
Yes.
So
Yep.
those 9 that you announced, early enrollees in
Yep.
December.
Yep. They're here. They're in class. We're rolling.
So 5 transfer portal guys, new, and 9 signing guys.
Yep. And so right now, Malachi got here today. Tavion, so we're a little bit. But they're all going to be here in spring. They're enrolled. We're locked and loaded, and we're rolling.
In your super seniors, you're at 5 known announcements. Are there a couple of others that are still kind of working through the process?
Mike, off the top of my head, I don't know the exact number of them, but right now I know. Right now we feel good about our super seniors wanting to be a part of this.
Whitey?
Still working through that with Shea. Going to be with him this week. Yep.
What about Ben Dooley?
Ben Dooley's come back. Yep.
And Dooley's coming back?
Yep.
And Sheldon Newton?
Come back.
So Whitey's the only one that's still kind of...
Yep. I'm meeting with him this week, and so I'm meeting with all the players this week. I just want to make sure that we're always having one-on-one conversations. So we're going to meet this week.